Hello everybody, welcome or welcome back to my YouTube channel. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year to all of you. I hope that you're all having a great day so far. Today I am bringing you what's new in my wardrobe for fall winter. This is going to be a transitional what's new in my wardrobe, and of course always excited to show you some great new additions that I have added to my collection. Now, so all of the pieces that I have here on my rail are a mixture of a few stores, Coach and other stores, Arket and COS, and I also have H&M. Some of them probably are currently on promotion, so I wanted to make sure that I would bring this video for you guys right before the end of the year in case you are kind of like looking to fill in a few gaps in your wardrobe, or you just want a little bit of inspiration on how to style the pieces that you already have. Now, if you're totally new here, my name is Vilma. Thank you so much for tuning in. I do fashion content not only here on YouTube, but also on my Instagram. I would absolutely love for you to consider subscribing on here by hitting the subscribe button and the bell notification so you get notified every time I upload a new video. And I will also put my handler for Instagram right here in case you want to follow me on there. With all of that being said, let's get started with this video. So the first item that I want to show you guys is my new in bag by Coach. This is the Tabby 26 inch. I have it in a tan shade. I can't fully remember the name, but I'll try and find it and put it up here on the screen for you guys. I've always wanted a Coach Tabby bag. I love the look of it, and the tone is going to be perfect for the entire year. This is something that will complement so many pieces that I have in my wardrobe, from blazers to shirts to jeans, trousers, endless ways that I can style my outfits and elevate it by adding this bag. Now, it does come with a longer strap. I really love the look of this bag just on the shoulder. It's quite feminine, quite elevated, and at some point I will be doing a review, as I always do, on bags that I buy that are a certain price. I always like to share my thoughts with you guys, so stay tuned for that. Next, we have a pair of boots from COS, and if you would have seen either my wish list or a video where I did what's new in stores right now, I featured these boots on there. However, at the time they were completely sold out, but once they came back in stock, I immediately pressed buy. I absolutely love this style of boot. It's something that I was looking into adding to my wardrobe for quite some time. I love the kitten heel, and at the front they are slightly squared instead of being completely pointy, and I really love that because it gives them a more chic and elevated look to them. Now, they are still in stock at the moment, but the sizes are quite limited, so if you are interested, please make sure to check the link below that I have for you guys. They are not on promotion, unfortunately. They are quite expensive, but I feel like they are definitely worth the price. I got them in my regular size, which is size 7 UK or 40 Europe. They fit amazing, and the quality of the leather is impeccable. I believe these are made in Italy. It's quite thick but soft at the same time, and they're very comfortable. I feel like I will have a lot of wear out of these in the next 3 months, because this is going to be a style that not only I can wear to work, I can also wear it in my private time as well. Okay, so next we have this gorgeous black coat from COS. This is current season, and I've been wanting to add a black coat to my wardrobe for quite some time. I would say maybe for the past couple of years, but it's taken me this long because I've not found the right contents, like fabric content, or the right cut for me. I wanted something quite tailored, long, and very smart. So I found this one at COS very recently. Well, I've been eyeing it for at least 2 months, and I just just took the plunge now and bought it. It is made of a wool blend, so there is natural fibers in there. There's a little bit of polyamide, but there's also cashmere. So the feel of the coat is quite luxurious. I went for my regular size, size 40. It already has this kind of like oversized feel to it while still being tailored. So I wouldn't recommend going up a size, because I tried 42 and I tried size 40 and I decided to go for my regular size because it fits me perfectly. Because of the fabric content, I feel like this coat is going to keep me super warm in the next few months. Love the inside. It's fully lined. It has a pocket on the inside, 2 pockets at the front, and also pockets on the side. I love the way COS styles or designs their pieces. They are so tailored and they're actually quite affordable for what you're actually getting. So excited to have added this to my wardrobe and cannot wait to start wearing it. Another black item that I've added to my wardrobe, which is the Arket Hopspack blazer. This has been on my wish list for at least 2 years. I waited a little bit longer and now the price has gone up, but what can you do? I needed to add this to my wardrobe because I love the design of this blazer. If you are familiar to my channel, you know that I have quite a few blazers from Arket in this particular design or style, and I absolutely love it. Now it is made of 100% wool, which is something that is quite important for me. I love that the fabric content is exactly what I wanted, because a black blazer, although you can wear it the entire year, I tend to reach for it the most in the colder months. So adding this one was great. Again, I went for my regular size, size 40. It fits beautifully and it's a beautiful piece that will go with so many things in my wardrobe. Next, I have another blazer. This one is actually from COS. It's one that is currently in their sale, so you're going to get 30% off at the moment. So it's a wool blazer in a navy pinstripe style with buttons on the sleeves. Now, a navy blazer has been, again, something that I've been wanting to add to my wardrobe for a long time. And I feel like this one really hits or ticks all the boxes that I wanted. It's perfect when it comes to the tone of the blue or navy. And then it has this really subtle stripes throughout. So it really gives that elevation to the blazer. It does come in a regular fit, but I find with COS, regular fit actually fits quite oversized, or it fits perfectly. Like, you don't need to go up a size or go down at all. Just stay true to your size. And I just feel like it's the perfect addition to my wardrobe. Now, I don't find that COS actually has expensive blazers, but any discount that you can get is always a plus. So fully lined, looks absolutely stunning, and it's something that I know I'm going to wear the entire year, again, because although it's made of wool, I feel like this is going to be a great transitional piece from winter to spring, and I can wear this in the office if I'm wearing kind of like a t-shirt rather than wearing a thick jumper. I think this is going to be a great piece to style in the next few months. Okay, so next we're going to move on to knitwear, and I have quite a few pieces to show you. The first one is this beautiful 100% wool dress from Another Stories. And again, this one was actually featured in one of my previous videos when I was saying what's new or sharing with you guys what's new in store. And I fell in love with this dress and the look that the model was wearing, or the way it was styled on the website. Now, it is a beautiful detailed dress at the back because it has a lower back, and at the front it has a higher neck, which is kind of like a mock neck, I would say. It is quite stunning. It has balloon sleeves, but they're not too big, and then they kind of like cuff right here. The style of it is very feminine, very elegant. I can totally see myself wearing this again for the next few weeks and months. This is a great dress that you can wear for dinner, to go out with your friends for maybe a party, because it does have the open back. I probably wouldn't wear this to the office unless I'm wearing something underneath, but it kind of like steals the style and what the dress was actually designed to do. I really love it. I featured it in my festive season lookbook, which I'll link it up here if you guys want to see a little bit more detail of the dress. But I'm super excited to have added this to my wardrobe because it's one of my favorite knitted dresses at the moment. Next, I have a sweater or jumper from Arket. This one actually comes in several shades. The one that I'm thinking of maybe adding as well is the gray one, but it's always sold out. So I kind of like just took a step back and said, I'm only going to have this one at the moment. It comes in this beautiful beige, almost oatmeal shade, which is pretty nice. And it's so neutral that it just goes with everything that I have in my wardrobe. I really love the balloon sleeves. It looks quite different from anything else that I have in my wardrobe. It's quite simple, but I feel like the oversized style of this jumper is what really sold me on it. Now, the size that I got this one is size large, which is a little bit bigger than what I would go for. Usually I'm a size medium, but I wanted to style this jumper with faux leather leggings or with leggings and knee-high boots. I'm not really thinking of wearing this with jeans, although I personally think that it looks really nice, but I'm not entirely sure if it's something that I would style it that way. Overall, I really like it. It's made of alpaca, if I'm not mistaken. It's quite warm, and I love styling this with a shirt underneath and really seeing the shirt at the top. I think it looks quite effortless and chic. Right, so moving right along to the next knitwear piece. This is a cardigan from Cause. It's made of 100% wool. It has a beautiful tailored style to it, which I really love. It has 3 buttons at the front, and then it looks like this at the back. Quite simple. Love the sleeves. They start a little bit bigger, but then they taper at the cuff, which is really nice. Now, what I love about this cardigan, it's completely different from any cardigan I've seen or had in my possession, if you will. It's quite tailored. So it's a feminine cardigan that you can either wear it on its own or you can wear it with a really tight roller neck top underneath. I think that would look super chic. And because it's long, it's not one of those that you would be tucking into your trousers. It's a cardigan to be worn outside, almost like a top, if you will, as well. I tried styling this open and I feel like it looks a lot better and quite intended to just be worn with the buttons completely closed. I think it's beautiful. It's a thick fabric. Like, I know it's made of wool, but it's not a thin type of wool. It's quite substantial. So this alone will definitely keep you warm. I think it's gorgeous. It comes in a really nice shade. It's kind of like a camel tone. And then at the bottom, it has this rim, which is a little bit more beigey in tone, which makes the cardigan have a little bit more interest in it, and I just love it. It's one of those pieces, again, that it's not on promotion. I wish that it was so I could share it with you guys. It's quite expensive, but I think it's worth every penny. So the next cardigan that I have here to show you is from Another Stories. And again, this one was actually mentioned in a previous video that I spoke about what's new in store. And at the time it was sold out, but I was lucky enough to still grab it. Now this one is made, I believe, of alpaca wool. It's quite fuzzy and it has this beautiful, almost Chanel-esque inspired design to it. So it has 2 pockets at the bottom, a pocket right here. Well, this one is actually a full pocket. It has these beautiful buttons down the front, which really add that touch of sophistication to the cardigan. And again, it looks not too big on the sleeves, but it does cuff slightly on the wrist. Now this, again, it's one of those pieces that is very elegant. It's very different from any other cardigan that I have in my collection or that I've been interested in buying. It's quite feminine. I feel like my style has been changing quite a bit in the last 6 months. I feel like I want to add more feminine pieces to my wardrobe and to add also more interest. And I feel like this cardigan definitely does that. It's a cardigan that can be worn with trousers, with a dress, with jeans like the ones that I'm wearing right now. And I think it was a great addition to my wardrobe. So the last two pieces of knitwear that I have to show you are actually from H&M. I have it here in a really nice creamy tone. The one at the back is a dark chocolate brown, and I actually also have this one in black, which I've worn a million times. It's in the washer, so I'm not going to show you. These are made of a wool blend with a little bit of cashmere, and they have that style that's very in at the moment where you put your finger here and it kind of like covers half of your hand, which I find really, really nice. Now, these are basic pieces that I think are musts in your wardrobe, whether they have that detail on the sleeves or not. I find that Arket also sells these and or something similar, and COS does it as well. So these ones are a little bit thicker. They're quite opaque, so you can wear your normal underwear underneath and nothing will show, whereas the one from COS that I have is a little bit sheer, so I would wear it with something on top. This one you definitely don't have to. So great additions to my wardrobe as well. Okay, so the next piece I'm going to show you was more of a impulsive buy. It's not something that I would be wearing now. It's more for spring and summer. I got it in the sales. So it's this gorgeous blue cotton dress. Now, I do apologize. It is quite wrinkled, but in the cutaways, I'll make sure that it's not. It's a really nice midi dress with a lot of detail to it. So it's a shirt dress. The sleeves are balloon sleeves and then they taper or cuff right over here. So the cuff of the sleeve is actually quite long. It cinches in at the waist, and then it has buttons all the way down. And a lovely detail that this dress has as well, besides the sleeves, is that it has pockets. I've noticed that a lot of dresses from COS have pockets, and I absolutely love it. So it looks like this from the back. It's quite simple, but I think this is going to be a lovely dress that I will be reaching for to go to the office. As I'm changing jobs, I feel like my taste in clothing has also changed slightly, or even before, and I feel like this is a representation of that. I would not reach for something like this or want to buy something like this maybe 2 years ago, but in the past 6 months, I've been looking for more feminine pieces. I don't know if it's coming with age, but I feel like this is kind of like the trail that I'm walking on at the moment, and I really, really love it. So this is on promotion, I think 60% off. So it's a great time to buy if you're looking for a new piece for your office wardrobe. Okay, so now we're going to talk about bottoms, and I actually only have one pair of wool trousers or trousers in general here to show you. These are from Arket. They're made of 100% wool, and they come in this really beautiful, would you call this taupe or a dark beige? I think it's almost like a taupe shade, and they look like this. So they're wide, not too wide, and full length. Now, I love these trousers from Arket. I have them at least in 2 other shades. I have it in black, and I also have it in a dark burgundy, and they fit really beautiful. They're quite flattering, and I think these are great, like great for the office, or if you have a more smart style, these are great to add to your wardrobe. But they are high-waisted, they cinch you in at the waist. They're made of 100% wool, so they're great for this time of year, like a nice fabric to keep you warm, and I just absolutely love them. Now, I will be doing a video all about Arket trousers, how they have stand the test of time, because I do reach for this type of trouser a lot in the colder months. So stay tuned for that. I will be talking a little bit more in depth about the trousers that I have in my collection. So as you all know, denim is my absolute weakness, and I love adding new styles to my wardrobe. Things that are a little bit more classic looking, but in different tones. I'm going to start with the ones that I'm actually wearing right now. These are from Arket, and these are called the barrel style jeans. Just for reference, I am size 30 when it comes to jeans, especially if they are high-waisted and they are slightly looser at the bottom. I tend to always go for a size 30, but I always recommend trying maybe 2 to 3 sizes to see which one fits you best. I love wearing these in so many different ways, with a t-shirt as I am styling it right now, with the jumper, with the cardigan. I remember going to COS very recently when I got my coat. I had them on with chunky boots, and everybody was complimenting me on my outfit, and it was like the most simple outfit ever. But it just comes to show that when you feel confident in something that you wear, other people can see it as well. So I cannot rave and speak enough about these jeans. I just absolutely love them. Another pair of jeans that I have recently repurchased are the rib cage straight ankle jeans. These ones are in the shade Feeling KG. I had purchased these originally a year and a half ago in size 29, but as I've mentioned so many times in the past few videos, when it comes to denim, I now like them a little bit looser, although these ones are not intended to be loose. So I decided to actually purchase the correct size for me, which is 30 and 29 inseam. Now these are super flattering. They are 99% cotton and 1% elastane. Oh, and if I didn't mention, these ones from Arket are 100% cotton, non-stretch. These ones are so comfortable and very, very flattering. I have done a video on Levi's. I'll link it up here if you guys want to know a little bit more, but these were great new re-additions to my wardrobe. And the last two pairs of jeans from this video, and these are also the last two pieces that I want to mention. Again, these are Levi's. I have them in two different shades. These are the 501 90s. The ones that I have here at the front are called Drew Me in size 29 waist and 30 inseam. And then the newly edition, because I've worn these ones already, that I decided to add in the same style, so 501 90s, waist 30 and 30 inseam, are these really beautiful brown. I wouldn't say this is brown, but I believe that's the name that they have on the website. I just needed to add these ones because I just love, love, love the tone. Very different. I usually go for cream, off-white, or maybe even white, but I feel like this tone is going to be something that I can wear the entire year. So as I mentioned, these ones are the same style, but I bought them in two different sizes. And this is something that happens with Levi's. Sometimes when you purchase a different tone, you may need to go up a size or maybe go down a size. The blue ones, I am really, really happy that I got size 29 because after wearing them for a few hours, they literally loosened up a little bit more. They fitted me exactly how these ones do now, but they loosened up a little bit. And as Levi's suggests, do not wash your jeans very often. They actually suggest to wash them every 10 years. And I will leave that to your own personal judgment. I try not to wash my jeans very often, maybe once a year if that. So really happy with these ones. I've always loved Levi's 501s, and I feel like the 90s style has been one of my favorite additions to my wardrobe. Okay, my lovely, so we've reached the end of today's video. If you did enjoy it, as always, please give this video a good old thumbs up because it really helps my channel out. Let me know in the comments below, what additions have you added to your winter capsule wardrobe? Do you have any of the pieces I've mentioned here, and which ones were your favorites that I featured? Also, if you are willing to embark with me on a new journey for 2023, please make sure to subscribe by hitting the subscribe button and the bell notification so you get notified every time I upload a new video. Thank you so much for joining me, and I'll see you on my next one.